Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, I want to talk about the leaked upcoming mining vehicle. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Very much appreciate all your support. If you do enjoy my content and would like to help support make it even better, be sure to follow the links in the description below. Also, if you want to keep up with all the leaks as they happen, be sure to check out the Star Citizen Leaks Discord link, also in the description below. So if you remember back to CitizenCon last year, during the ship panel was a discussion regarding 4 different ships and vehicles, which we got to vote on as potentially the next ship. Now there were 4, these were the Taveran Light Fighter, the Jean Cargo Hauler, a solo refinery ship, and a ground mining vehicle. Now, each of these will eventually make it into the verse at some point, but our cheering would potentially determine which came first. Now, the winner of this vote was the solo refinery ship. Think along the lines of a MISC Prospector, but made to refine rather than mine. Second to this was a vehicle that we are going to talk about today, and it is a ground mining vehicle. What we heard from the CitizenCon panel was that the vehicle should fit inside as many ships as possible. It should extend your inventory, allowing you to carry more than you could in person. It'll aid in the detection of mineable assets and obviously allow you to mine as well. So we've got some hand-drawn images rather than the actual CIG art, as this, they say from the Leaks Discord, is to protect their sources. The vehicle will be called the GreyCat Industries ROC. Any guesses to what ROC means, please pop them in the comments below. And this vehicle allows for what looks like a single user to venture out on the ground and mine minerals from rocks. It is believed to be in the final art stage and is very likely to go on sale straight to drivable with 3.10. Obviously, with these being leaks, these aren't official announcements, so things could change, things might be wrong, but it is a very reputable source. So let's take a look at the outside. As you can see, it places the driver inside a cage. It's not encased by the looks of things, more just protecting you from any rocks landing on your head, so you'll still need to wear a space suit or some sort of environmental suit and helmet for the conditions that you plan to mine in. It has 4 wheels which appear to have decent suspension for tackling rough terrain. I think it only has 1 seat, so most likely a single operator. I know during CitizenCon they were considering the option of maybe having dual usage. On the right hand side you can see there is the mining arm. I do expect the cockpit to be similar to that of an industrial vehicle, where you'll have your driving controls facing forward and a separate laser arm to control the mining laser. Also, I think the entrance is directly in the center. Maybe you go through a little door there and that puts you directly into the seat rather than a traditional side entrance. Above the seat looks as though there is a long strip light and 2 smaller lights either side. Obviously, if you're mining in the dark, you want to be able to light up your area of operations. And at the rear, there appears to be room for some amount of standard cargo units. Apparently, the storage is of a similar material to the saddlebags on the Prospector, so it's probably going to work in a similar method to the saddlebags. On the side profile, you can see tubing feeding from the rear storage to the mining laser. This will allow you to gather things up without having to actually physically pick them up one at a time like we do with hand mining. Also, do notice there appears to be a small storage box on the side, maybe for the operator's supplies like food, water, maybe a weapon. But the laser itself is not a size 1, this is a size 0. So think similar to how small vehicles and snubcraft have size 0 components, this is the same format. It is unknown as to what mass rocks it'll be able to mine. Obviously this will change over time anyway, but I do expect there will be mining veins and rocks that we haven't seen yet in between, say, a hand mining size and the singular rock that a prospector could mine. Most likely it'll be super easy to mine hand minables if possible at all, but not enough for most rocks that we have in game right now. Cloud Imperium have said that they do intend to change the minables from singular rocks to mining veins that can be mined out completely like in the real world, but we don't know when to expect this. I really hope that we will get these mining veins in 3.10 along with this vehicle. It was briefly mentioned in a pillar talk that they wanted to bring it to 3.9, but it never emerged and we never heard anything more about it. It is also unknown whether the laser could have consumable slots, but it is very likely that it will. Whether there's a different size of consumable slots coming out later, we don't know. The mining laser itself looks as though it can extend and retract and reach areas beyond the actual vicinity of the vehicle itself. Now, talking of size, remember these are all estimates as they are leaks. They're thinking it's around the size of about 3.5 meters in height and 4 meters in length. As they said at CitizenCon, it should be able to fit in most vehicles. My speculation is it's just going to be a little bit bigger than the GreyCat, with a little bit more maybe wider in length to it as well. Whether it can fit in something like an Avenger, like the normal GreyCat can, is something we'll have to check out when we get more information. But that is it for the leaks of the GreyCat ROC. That is all we know at this time. It is a pretty nice addition to the mining lineup, and for any miner out there, I reckon it's something they will consider. I think it's great that they're now exploring more ground vehicles and expanding on the mining mechanic and just creating more options for us. Do let me know your thoughts though. Is this something you want? Is it something you like? Is it something you're planning to buy? I'm very excited to see this come to fruition. Again, thank you to Star Citizen Leaks Discord for getting all of this information together. Make sure you check them out in the description below. Also, subscribe as I do cover all of the leaks as they happen here on my YouTube channel, and come follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers, where we will delve further into this kind of stuff. Hit the like button if you're excited for 3.10. Thank you again to my patrons and channel members for all of your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.